Hey, what's up, good people? Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I am going to be talking about network address translation, which is also known as NAT. Here about the content I am covering in these lecture videos. Now, coming into the point. At first, what is NAT? Network address translation is a method used by a network device such as router to translate the IP addresses of device in a private network to a single IP address in order to communicate with the internet. This allows multiple devices to share a single public IP address and access the internet through a single connection. And then how NAT is work. So let's start with an example. Suppose there is a startup company which has recently opened with three different type of developers working a new application, and they have registered for one specific public IP address because you cannot have publicly registered IP address for all of your developers. So this publicly available registered IP address IPv version 4 addresses are limited, and secondly, there is no point of giving unique registered IP addresses to all your developers. It will be expensive, and also it is not possible as well because these are limited in numbers. For every developer have their own private IP which are different, and they have to access the internet, and they have to access the internet via this router, which is also acting as network address translation. So what will happen? This request go to this particular NAT device, and this device will map this address with the publicly available IP addresses which is registered the startup company. So it could be a 70.4.2.1 public IP. So this is the basic understanding of the NAT. So now we will understand different type of NAT. We have three types of NAT: static NAT, dynamic NAT, and port address translation or PAT. So what is the static NAT? This is very basic, but we never used. And this is like mapping one private IP address with a global address, and this called one-to-one mapping between one private and one public. And the dynamic NAT is a technique where in the NAT dynamically assign publicly available or publicly registered IP address to whichever request comes to the NAT device first. And PAT is also known as NAT overload. Here many private IP address translate to one public IP address. Lastly, the difference between public and the private IP, where the public IP required by device and host that connectly directed to the internet, and the private IP not routable on the internet. And also some of our difference you must read in these videos. So thank you for watching. If this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe and share this video. If you have any question, so please leave in this comment section. That's all for now. Goodbye.